Hi everybody, this is Andrew Ottman with an edition of Academic Spotlight, one in a series of programs that we do on the different colleges at Middle Tennessee State University. Joining me as our guest, the Dean of the College of Behavioral and Health Sciences, Dr. Peter Grandjean. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
We've got a great college to talk about, and there are so many majors. Matter of fact, I've got 5 pages of majors. There are so many opportunities in the college, but give everybody just the elevator speech real quick. What's unique about your college?
The uniqueness is really we prepare, we equip, and our real mission is to inspire students, faculty, staff to go on and drive their professions vertically, right? To improve the human condition really is what all the college is about. Behavioral and health sciences, improving the human condition. So our job is to learn, lead, and serve in order to prepare, equip, and inspire.
Wow. Well, I'm just going to go through your departments, and we could do a 2-hour show just on your college alone. But when I talk about the departments, just talk about some of the high points that each of them offer. Let's start with the Department of Criminal Justice Administration.
Wow, Criminal Justice Administration. Of course, there are 3 different undergraduate majors there. But I think one of the most important things about that department is that they have tremendous external partners, particularly in the state, but also at the federal level and local level too. So we work with Metro Nashville, we work with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Toledo, don't get me to tell you what that is about, but that's the Tennessee Law Enforcement Agency. They work with them, and they're fundamental partners in that we're not just relying on them for internships or developing experience for students. Of course, we involve our students, but we're actually doing statistical analysis and reports for those agencies.
Criminal Justice is in a great building, the academic classroom building, along with the Department of Psychology and Social Work. Let's talk about the Department of Psychology.
Psychology. So just recently named as a U.S. News and World Report, one of the best programs in the country. And in that, and psychology in general, right? But within that psychology department is our industrial and organizational psychology program, which has been recognized by peers as the #1 industrial and organizational psychology program in the country. What's even better about that is U.S. News and World Report just came out with a broad publication saying that industrial and organizational psychology is one of the best STEM jobs out there. So that department is really #1 with a bullet.
They're doing great work.
Fantastic.
The Department of Social Work also in that same building.
Social work is in the same building, and of course they're working with criminal justice, they're working with psychology, and also many of our other programs and our athletic department really well. But those folks are really doing a great job of connecting internally with our external partners, particularly in the Murfreesboro community.
Health and Human Performance. What a great department, really diverse.
Very diverse, and so when you say health and human performance, it really doesn't resonate with many people looking into our programs. But within that, we have everything, and it's diverse because we have speech and language pathology in there, leisure and sport management, we have tourism and hospitality management, exercise science, and community and public health. So you can imagine, I mean, that is a diverse array of programs. And so each one of those has a very special lane, either working with the general public, but you can see how every single one of those, again, is improving or aimed at improving the human condition.
And also notable in that, of course, where talks are underway of building an on-campus hotel for the tourism and hospitality management program.
Isn't that exciting?
It's very exciting. We're really looking forward to that. That's going to be a great opportunity for our students.
So when we say connecting our programs within the college, we have opportunity to connect with so many academic programs outside our college and our sister colleges. So the hospitality management program connecting with Jones College of Business, if you can think about it, is a tremendous opportunity.
The Department of Human Sciences, tell me about that.
Yeah, that's another one that's very diverse. You have nutrition and dietetics. You have textiles, fashion, merchandising, and design. You have interior design, and you have human development and family studies. So you think about that and you go, my goodness, those are all different. Now they work well together. They emanated out of home economics, right? And then human development and family studies. So they came from a very common programmatic department or programmatic area, but they've diverged because of the very discipline-specific things that they're doing nowadays in the workplace. So anyway, they do a number of things that are just really remarkable for improving the human condition, our environment, right? The clothes that we wear, how we can nurture and develop the family unit, if you will, human development and family studies, and of course nutrition and dietetics. My goodness, there's some really exciting things on the horizon with them in our partnerships with some of our sister universities.
That's really incredible. The School of Nursing at Pride Point at the university, talk about them.
Again, that's one of those best programs named by U.S. News and World Report. They are, by every measure, one of the best programs in the country, not just the area. They have, year in and year out, some of the highest first-time pass rates on the
Close to
NCLEX.
100%.
Close to 100%. This is first-time pass rate, and then their lifetime pass rate, nobody can beat it. It's 100%.
You're right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're just absolutely a phenomenal program. And, people, I don't think would, on initial first blush, think that nurses work a lot with mental health, but we have a psychiatric and mental health nurse practitioner program that works really well with psychology and our social work program.
Last but certainly not least, the Physician Assistant Studies program, a master's program. We have more people knocking on the door for that program than we have seats.
So Marie Patterson, who is our director of that program, by the way, wouldn't trade her for anybody else. She's just by far one of the greatest directors of any program. She's actually working on policy, public policy, healthcare policy at the federal level. She's just remarkable. But that program has 1,300 applicants for 36 seats in a class. So that tells you the demand. And our limitations are the clinical rotations that we can find for these students. We'd be more than delighted to expand. Just the clinical rotations are very competitive, and it's hard.
Wow,
Right.
wow. Dr. Peter Grandjean, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Health Sciences, thanks for sharing with us about your programs and opportunities.
Thank you, Andrew.
You can find more about the programs we offer at Middle Tennessee State University by going to our website, mtsu.edu, and click on the Programs button. I'm Andrew Ottman. Thanks for watching.